Hi, it's Evangeline Eve, my Red Songbirdsong. I have some writing I've been doing which I want to share with you. The picture you see is Edwin Birdsong's cover of his album, What It Is. I did the lyrics, I did his hair, I did the inspiration. I did half the work he did, but I didn't get any credit nor money. To the bottom right is Redskin Songbirdsong. He hasn't been imprisoning me because he insists he can't lose me. I said, you can't lose me. I love you. How are you going to lose me? But he doesn't want to take a chance because I did leave heaven at one time. I was bored. I was Einstein, and heaven was good. Of good people, but they were boring people because they were slobbering, lazy people, wouldn't read good books, wouldn't engage in interesting conversation, wouldn't think critically and objectively, logically. So they were boring. They were killing me in heaven. Heaven was hell. So I left heaven. God left heaven to bring me back to heaven. And so then when he caught up with me, he trapped me inside him, and he won't let me outside him, so I can be alive and beside him. So that's the story with that. I'm reading the book, Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. I find it very interesting. He is very, very smart. And he was my husband when he was Carl Jung, and I was Emma. He was my friend and the cohort when he was Carl Jung and I was Sigmund Freud. He was my brother when he was the son of St. Peter, and I was the daughter of St. Peter along with Jesse Peterson. Okay, so that's the background information. Let me begin. First, I have some news on mainstreaming clues to the marginalized. Let me turn it around so you can see the wide side. Right-wing videos daily. This is where this website I got this from. Frank Mitchell's new book, Wiretapped America, shows how to protect yourself from government spies. It reveals dozens of places you should never say anything you don't want recorded and used against you later. Best part, he's giving away 2,000 copies free to spread the word. On page 30, you'll learn 7 steps to hide you and your family's dealings from Big Brother's prying eyes permanently. Another video is an interview with Stacey Dash, Trump and Kanye, Hollywood. They talk about Trump and Kanye, Hollywood blacklisting. Hashtag walk away. That's on Jesse Peterson's channel. She's quite articulate, you know. She's Mexican and black. Alright, let me read this writing. I'll just keep this picture on the album cover. The album is fantastic if you want to buy it. It was smushed, so you never heard of it. Charan Singh Ji warned, the world is mad. The name of this piece is Keep Your Thighs Closed. Once, when I was the vulnerable, unwanted child of frogs, my Aunt Donie, my babysitter, locked me in a dark hall. And she made scary sounds like a wounded hog. I begged her to let me out, to open the door. I wondered if men from Mars had come to Earth and taken over Aunt Donie's bod. I started to yell and bang on one of the 3 doors in the hall. She grunted, growled all the more loud. Finally, giving up, I placed my back against the wall, slid to the floor. I figured what comes next must be death. I waited for Aunt Donie to stop my breath. Yet the door opened wide. Outside I ran without a shred of dignity or pride. Lady, if you don't want to stay home and mother your child, don't conceive him or her in the first place. Keep your thighs closed. Spare the world more painful acts. Yet another warped babysitter dishes out. Available at Amazon.com, the children's book co-authored with Robin Birdsong, who was part of the Aunt Donie, and T.J. Rob Shaw. The book is called Sneezy the Greasy, Babysitterz Abigail. I have a copy of it somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Okay. There it is. Sneezy the Greasy, Babysitterz Abigail. Excellent. Robin Birdsong was Dr. Seuss, and the rhymes she did are seamless. They're excellent. You can see the illustrations are amazing. You never saw any illustrations with this kind of detail. It's just brilliant. Okay, the concept is good as well, and thank me for the concept. All right, let's read the next piece. Mother, watch your own child or don't conceive him or her. I'll leave the camera on sneezing. There you go. I lay in bed, a child of 3, almost asleep, when my sister, babysitter, Helen, said to me, "No, take off your pajama bottoms, get on top of me." I wondered, has she gone crazy? How else would she come up with such an idea as repugnant to me as touching skin of our private down there intimately? I have never wanted to do anything less than I wanted to do that. She made me an offer I could not refuse. Touch the top of our pussies, and I won't abandon you, like your mother did. I won't leave you alone with your mind to torture you, conjuring every painful thing that can happen to a human being. Prompting to mind set up of sheer terror to appear. Prompting the mind set up of such terror to appear. I figured there's a possibility my mother will open the door, see us, judge me, her little girl Minnow, bad, to be bad. Also, it came to little me. Santa Claus and God are watching me. There is no privacy. 24/7, somebody invisible is watching me. I became bitter as I lay there, stating my incredulousness. What kind of place is this where this kind of predicament exists? I just want to be good, to do as I should, to die and go to heaven. The place of rewards for people who are good, who do as they should. Excuse me. According to the words written back then in the book of books called the Bible. Bublé's Survivor. Now spoken again by a black blind preacher, Elder Burton, in our church, the Church of God on Sundays. The Young Turks committed genocide against the Armenian Christians, made them walk in the desert without food or water. Some couldn't bother to keep living under such dreadful conditions. They dropped in the sand in the face of descendants of Abraham. Tommy Robinson, still fighting Islam. The dinosaur consciousness who step on lives on whole nations' values and prides. I couldn't keep stalling, about to become one of the fallen, who yielded to temptations that will be done. I'm only 3, I've only just begun to live. All at once my moral dilemma ceased. I removed my pajama bottoms, threw back the sheet. I forced myself to do what I was expected to do, to obey Helen, or be by myself, a child of 3 without a clue how to be without someone in authority telling me what to do. I rolled over on top of my mountain of distasteful, poisonous clover. I don't remember what happened after that. I do remember being on top, feeling conspicuous in Congress. I couldn't bear knowing what I was feeling going against my own predilections. I'd rather be burning, sitting on the face of the sun, than being a part of a race of children slaves, unable to go through life at their own pace. She set me up to be a slave for life, establishing a pattern of ignoring what matters to me, and lowering myself to be what skanks and young Turks manipulate me to be, to see. Parasites from the dirt of the earth ruined my chance to be of worth in my own eyes. Set me up to despise my own helplessness, to be a good person. My sister hurting my chances to use my mind. I am Einstein reborn, to do some more great things for humankind. My sister Helen and her favorite Ellen were members of the population of Sodom and Gomorrah. God, J for God, ordered Amor, that's me, to be his go-to store of thrills, stories, moves to soothe the savage beast for eternity. Somebody's got to turn the key to start the engine of art for this plan B of monkeys. Okay, those are the writings. As you can see, I'm hurting. I'm having realizations of the meaning of what has happened to me, and I'm putting them into words, my feelings about them into words, and sharing them with you. I hope it helps you see some of what you're going through, or what someone you know is going through, or to just understand the human condition in general. Okay, it's Evangeline from New York City, saying goodbye until next time.